Take one. As we deal with Mark's gospel, especially the first chapter, we can easily do as the disciples did. We can get swept up into the exciting crescendo of God's activity around us. For you see in that first chapter, Jesus' full range of ministry. Especially as you see here, he casts out a demon from a man in the synagogue, and then the next scene, he cures Peter's mother-in-law of a fever. So you go from a man to a woman. You go from a synagogue to a home, public to private. And then it's casting out a demon or healing a fever, spiritual and physical. But we well know that our life, is infected by disease and illness. And there are many times where our lives are controlled by powers and forces. And it seems like we're not looking too forward down the line. We're looking just at today, and we're concerned with the realities of our everyday life and just day to day how things are going to work out. And so that's why we come together as church in those moments, because we want to come for a temporary respite from that which troubles us. And we want to find some relief from those difficulties and hurdles that we face in life. Yet there is even a greater concern. It's those demons that possess. Just like they did back in Jesus' time, there are demons that possess our lives. And sometimes, yes, they are those demons like maybe we see in the movie The Exorcist or The Omen. And no, they're not some little red creature with horns and a pointy tail with a trident to stick you with. But the demons in our life are sometimes those that we find acceptable. Sometimes society applauds us for having them. Have you ever been around one of those people on vacation that want to pack as much into a short amount of time as possible? We do that in the church, especially around Christmas. We want to plan so many activities because we want to strike while the iron is hot. And there are times that we love to do things with excellence. And that's great. But too often the mindset of excellence moves towards perfection, that nothing can go wrong. And as you try to deal with those kind of people who want perfection, you try to keep pace with their demands, and you're running ragged. You're kept in the busyness of life, of living out being church. And there are times when you try to keep that pace that you just feel this need to please, and you want to please everybody. And sometimes we have that demon that the disciples had, especially Peter, when he said, "Everybody's looking for you." Because they found a place where they were ministering, that they were well received and things were going well. And sometimes in the church, we reach that point where we feel like we're accepted and that we're achieving the success that we want to, and we feel good about that. But the problem is we want to stay where we've been. Because there it's safe, it's simple, and it seems settled. Why go anywhere? Well, if we stay where we've been, we also find out that we keep from being the individual in the community that God has intended for us. That's the first take. Next, take two.